Hey there, this is Zero. Welcome or welcome back to the third episode of my West of Loathing Let's Play series. The last time we explored Boring Springs, talked to everyone in the saloon, uh, fought a goblin and met some cactus man hybrid named Bill. So let's just head right in and yeah, this is where we last time paused the game. So now what we have to do in the basement of the saloon, we fought the goblin and got a newspaper and some whiskey. Let's check our inventory. Yeah, Boring Springs Gazette. This is a copy of the Boring Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. And the Nurse brand whiskey. Alright, let's head to the cactus hybrid man. Bill, did you bring me something to read? Let's give him the newspaper. You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know, my shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go in and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Okay. Thank you, Bill. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. No, if you could just kinda stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Let's just do this. Stick the newspaper to him. Alright. Now he should be comfortable at reading. Don't step in. Yeah, I keep stepping in there. So, let's check out the horsery. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. That seems about right. Oh, there are haystacks. It's a haystack. Dig through it. Hey, a needle. You got an item? Needle. Okay, is here. Yeah. Okay, 2 needles for us. Alright. And hustler. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth though, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help? Oh god, yes, thank you, please. I'd go fetch them myself except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They are pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered a new map location, Orhole Mine. You discovered a new map location, Boring Springs Boneyard. You discovered a new map location, Thousand Snakes Gulch. Okay, why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. You got an item? Bag of homing oats. How does that work? They are special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See ya later. Alright, let's head outside and check. Ah, I stepped in it again, didn't I? Alright. Bag of homing oats. Brimley's location-aware oats. They're healthy and expeditious. We'll send the hostler's horse back to him. And that's the inventory, the map, 3 new locations. Yeah, Thousand Snakes Gulch, Orhole Mine, and Boring Springs Boneyard. Let's head to Orhole Mine. Oh, we are already there. This is the outhouse Bill mentioned. This is where Bill said to look. Look behind the outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to do. Not that this would be a funny thing to kid about, I guess. You got an item? Shovel. Alright, there's a minecart. Yeah, there's still some meat ore in this cart. Let's dig through it. Score, you gain 65 meat. Oh, there is a mug. There's a dirty mug here. Grab it. Right, nothing to do here anymore. This definitely does not be a closer scrutiny. Alright, let's head in. And we are inside the mine, and there are some instructions. Examine the controls. This mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads Level 1, Blasting Cap Storage. Level 2, Plungers, both kinds. Level 3, Tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? I guess tools are pretty helpful, so maybe start with level 3. And minecart. Yeah. I love these walking animations in this game. They are... Alright, here's a minecart. This minecart is still full. Let's dig through it. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. You got an item, unrefined meat nugget. Alright, let's check this out. Unrefined meat nugget. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Yeah, just sell it. Alright, the elevator is there. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. And let's pick the lock. The needle came in quite handy. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. You got an item, crowbar. Alright, let's check this out. Shovel. Yeah, the shovel, a device for turning the ground into holes. Provides the option to dig in certain places. And the crowbar is here left. The crowbar is one of nature's simplest machines. It's exactly what you want on your side if a thing has a lid and you don't want it to have a lid anymore. Provides the option to pry things open in certain places. That will come in handy too. Okay, let's look here left. Okay, we have to blow up the TNT vat barrel. I don't know. Yeah, let's just check the blasting cap storage. Sounds about right. These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label, that's why it's inside the quotes like that. Okay, let's grab one. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. You got an item, blasting cap. Alright. Let's just see. Plungers are missing, so let's get them. And try out. Alright. Plungers, design light. Dude, there's only the one kind. You got an item, detonation plunger. So let's check those items out. Detonation plunger. Sometimes the only solution to a clogged pipe is to blow up the entire building. Yeah, I have the same opinion. Blasting cap. This is a device for converting electricity, which has only recently been discovered, into explosions, which are awesome. Okay, let's hook that up. This looks dangerous. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you hooked up a plunger and strung it fair distance away. The lantern seems safe, right next to the barrel. This looks dangerous. Add a blasting cap. Okay, you succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. I'll always give my best. So, can we... This makes you nervous. Let's press the plunger. Great. Yeah, the door's open. Let's hit it. Minecart. There's still some meat ore in this cart. Let's dig through it. Score. You gain 65 meat. Oh, there's loose doors. I can't talk. Looks like something's buried here. Let's dig it up. Hey, shiny, you got an item, silver nugget. Awesome. And here is one of the horses. You see the dark horse. Barely. Let's approach her. The horse shies away from you, though. In this case, it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Let's reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. The horse looks very cautious. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Let's pet her on the nose. As you reach out to pet her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Nay. Let's feed her some oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Look, they are fine, okay? See, you take a handful from the bag and toss them in your mouth. Ah, it's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Okay, let's try to pet her on the nose again. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pet her nose, but she doesn't actually flee. So that's something. There's a good girl. Whiny. Let's feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. Then you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Okay, back of her. So, huh? What's this crack? Examine the hole. You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there. Well, you can barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole, though you don't know if that was to hide it or to discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to widen enough to grab the box. Alright, this requires 3 dynamite. I think we only got 1, so let's walk away. Check out the new items. This was the silver nugget. A shiny nugget of silver. Right, and dynamite. Okay, next step. Let's look at the map. Let's go to Boring Springs Boneyard. Alright, let's try to get the horse at this location. Our founder, Sephinia Boring, 1806 to 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. There's a dirty mug here. Alright. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skeleton, Captain, 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. Dig up the grave. Okay, we can fight something. Alright, fighting. We have a gun, we have our crowbar, we have a snake whip. 5 damage, he has 20 HP. Alright. Pull a snake out of your briefcase and deploy it on your side of the battlefield. We can something deploy. So shooting will deal 2 damage. Crowbar will deal 4 to 5 damage. Snake whip will deal 5 damage and apply 1 poison. Well, that's good. Whip it. Spacebar. Yeah, slap him with your snake. Ouch. Okay, so we can, yeah, 1 AP, we can use this only one time. Let's try to shoot it, but it says we will only deal 1 damage, so maybe 5 poison on your target. That sounds good. Poison this guy. Skeleton guy. This didn't end our turn, so let's shoot him. He's immune to poison. Well, I don't think I'm gonna make this here, so let's use raw force. I have no other option, so let's throw the dynamite. I hope we get a tree later. Victory. Press any key to continue. Well, barely a victory. You've put up a stop to Captain Skeleton's unnatural animation. You gain 12 experience points. Yeehaw. Skill up. Moxie level 2. You got an item. Old Carolee Saber. You got an item. Gold Tooth. Sweet. Alright, let's check them out. We have our old Cavalry Saber. Here comes the Cavalry Saber. Gold Tooth. This was in the ground for a very long time, then in somebody's mouth for a very short time, and now it's in your backpack. And was this everything? Here the mugs. A dirty glass mug. The bottom is then property of Boring Spring Saloon. Reward if returned. Alright. Let's equip this maybe. Makes more damage than the crowbar anyway. What damage does our shovel do? None. Alright, let's open our briefcase full of snakes. Yeah, let's look inside it and extract some medicine. I guess we can need something. Close the briefcase and close this one. There is a skeleton. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Oh, he is very much... we can beat him. Let's whip him with our snake and in your face. So. And yeah, let's use the sword and we are done. Victory. The skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. Yeehaw. Skill up. Moxie level 3. Cool. Alright. Oh, there is a pale horse. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky, translucent horse. Let's approach her. You approach the weird, semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to the realization that is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nay! That's a little strange how you did that without opening your mouth. Let's pat her on the nose, maybe? You pet the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Let's pet her on the nose again. Yup, still cold. Brrr. Okay, we can do this some more. Pet her on the nose again. Yup, still cold. Brrr. Pet her on the nose again. Again. Yup, still cold. Brrr. You get the idea. Okay, let's feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Brr. Please don't look at me like that. Snort. Let's try it again with the oats. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Why me? Is that a yes? Weird, okay. Okay, let's add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them, then eats them. Nay! Sorry, I'm not good at English, and neither I'm a good horse. So, and with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Very bizarre. Right, is here something else for us to do? Silas Kutrain. A baby, oh, not a year old. Elizabeth Kutrain. I will just pronounce it Kutrain. 1887 to 1895, beloved daughter. Timothy Kutrain, 1855 to 1895, devoted husband. Alright. Tree, nothing to do here. Brave. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Yep, I would say the same thing. So, we don't need to go all the way. Let's head to Thousand Snakes Gulch and get the last horse. Well, that's a big snake. My snake is not so big. Does it want to fight? This snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Okay, we have to fight it. Let's see, our pistol makes 6 damage. Melee attack makes 6 to 7 damage. Our snake will deal 10 damage and apply poison. Alright, let's do this. This should be one hit. And yeah. Victory. You have slain a snake. Before long they call you snake murdering horse. You collect 1 venom and 1 medicine. Yay. And another snake. Another snake? Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Let's attack it. And they are quick. And we are poisoned. But as this works so great, 10 damage, 15 HP. Okay, let's start by whipping this. And slap it with your snake. Ouchie. So. Then let's simply shoot the snake. Victory. You made short work of that long snake. You collect 2 venom and 1 medicine. Yay. The snakes look really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Ouch. Okay, 20 HP, so let's start again with slapping the snake with our snake. And boom. Right, the snake is poisoned and we have enough, so let's shoot it. And hope we don't die. Yeah, close one. But, okay, we can just shoot it. We don't need to take medicine. So, victory. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. You collect 2 venom and 2 medicine. Yup. Right? Oh, this horse looks interesting. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Okay, approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey fella, I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, alright, be cool, don't freak out on me. Whiny? Let's look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000 yards stare and the other is revolving madly in its socket like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders though. Let's pet his nose. You carefully and gently pet the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot, but seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in the skull of his. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. Snoof. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats and it gallops away with a whiny, or rather a whiny rally. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Is here something else? Except of cactuses where you don't have to walk all the way back over here. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's hit M and select the town of Roaring Springs. Okay, let's meet up with the horse guy. And they are all here. This horse has the look of someone who has... Sorry, the sound the horse made is just... Yeah, sorry. This horse has the look of someone who has seen the madness that dances on the other side of the void. Alright. You behold a pale horse, like absurdly pale. This horse seems uncomfortable when you look directly at him. Okay, let's talk to him. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. You gain 300 meat. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. You gain 300 meat. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? You gain 300 meat. Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. You gain 100 meat. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? We can buy a horse. Or, yeah, he said something about not being able to return them because he had an injury. So let's ask about that first. Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Alright, then let's head outside and... we stepped in some waste and yeah, we can shovel it now. It's nasty work, but somebody's gotta do it. You gain 1 experience point. Yeehaw, skill up, Gumption level 2. Gumption, whatever that is. So, alright, this was the 3rd episode. Thanks for watching and auf Wiedersehen.